Hello, wonderful lovelies. It's me, Jess, here with another pick a card reading. And today I thought we could do a fun reading on what are they thinking like whenever they are looking at you. So I have 3 piles here, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. I will put your picture up if you want to look at your piles a little more. Otherwise, I will see you at your reading. Okay, pile number 1. What is your person thinking whenever they are looking at you? Well, first of all, they're thinking a lot of stuff, okay? Let me just start there. And as a matter of fact, this doesn't usually happen to me, but I feel overwhelmed and like kind of inadequate in my ability to describe the nuances that are going on in this situation. And I think that might be a characteristic of your person. And one thing that they kind of think about whenever they're looking at you is they have so much that they want to say. I feel like the situation that you find yourself in, at least on this person's end and the way they're thinking about it, is very complex and it has a lot of moving parts. Emotions might run high. There could be children or a community involved. And there's kind of 2 sides of a coin that leads to a choice. Here. So that's all like on your person's mind whenever they're thinking of you. And they want to be very careful with their language because, like I said, there seems to be a lot of nuance here and your person wants to communicate clearly. At the same time, there seems to be a lot of secrets, a lot of feelings, a lot of hidden emotions. And I feel like the emotions run high in this group, but they do cycle with the moon here. Like, they wax and they wane and they flare up and then they kind of come back. But your person is trying to look at this in a logical way. Now that I've said that, that's something that your person thinks too. And like they might spin their wheels for a while and then just kind of come to that conclusion of like, oh, I'm overwhelmed trying to communicate all of this. Okay. So, the next thing is like your person does have like a lot of desire towards you. And I feel like this is almost like a forbidden fruit kind of a situation. I'm also wondering if there's a very strong and controlling mother figure around. And I don't know if it's your mother or if it's you or if there's another person. Because for some of you guys, this could be an affair type of a situation. And that there could be another relationship involved with the Hierophant and the Hangman. Now, these are the 2 major arcana cards of the spread. So they're pulling a lot of heat here. Your person is also thinking about the struggles. If you know your person to be in a relationship, they're thinking about the conflicts and struggles in this relationship. I feel like they feel a sense of they want to be with you, and they feel like regardless of whether or not this person's in a relationship, if they are, I just want you to know that it's contemptuous and that they think about that when they look at you. And they think about how badly they want that cycle to end with this person. In order to be with you. But then they also think about what they stand to lose. And they try to look at this through all kinds of different perspectives. And it's crazy because one thing that's coming through here is like, this is happening on a mental level and an emotional level. So I'm wondering if your person is actually like very emotionally aware and emotionally developed, or they're also worried about your emotions. They are thinking about what you're thinking and feeling in this situation. Also, your person's thinking about, how attracted they are to your mind. They think you have a highly developed mind here with Moon and Mercury. Both of these are planets that rule the mind in Vedic astrology. And what's interesting about these 2 in myth, and I'm going to tell you this quickly because I feel like there's some variables of this coming through. The Moon, right, like has 28 wives, right? But has an affair with Jupiter's wife because they don't have sexual relations, Jupiter and his wife, because Jupiter is the keeper of ritual and is like very saintly. This affair that the moon has with Jupiter's wife produces the child Mercury. And so, do you see what I'm saying with like the affair and like the child and the choice and the secrecy? And so there's possibly they're thinking about like a loveless marriage, and they're thinking about with the Hierophant here and the themes of Jupiter and ritual and like religious tradition. I feel like they're thinking about that. I feel like this person, they want to be with you, but they know that certain cycles need to kind of come to an end. They're seeing you as being very defensive. So this person does wonder what you're thinking about the situation. Because like I said, they think you have a very highly developed mind and that you might be in two minds of this as well. Some of you, maybe you have a family as well, and you're a mother or a father and you have children. And so there's a lot, like I said, it feels like there's a lot of moving parts in this. Now this person, another thing they think about is a money situation in regards to you. Using lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. So it's like this person could think that they don't make enough money to make this work, or like if like I said, they're thinking about how much they stand to lose in this situation. This person feels like they're stagnant and that they're not happy, and that comes to the forefront when they are looking at you, because I feel like you're almost this person's hope and dream. And they're thinking about like an arrangement where they can have their cake and eat it too, basically, right? Persephone rules cycles. She's like up on the earth during like the spring and the summer where all the plants are growing. And then of course she goes back down to the underworld whenever she's down with Hades. And there's a lot of themes that, you know, I'm not really getting a sexual assault vibe. And there's certain interpretations where Persephone's story is looked through of a lens of like the fear, right, of experiencing sexual union for the first time and being separated from your family and overcoming childhood issues. And I don't really want to talk about the merits of that analysis, but I'm getting that here, where it seems to be they think that they can be with you part of the year and then not with you part of another year, but they're also thinking about some kind of secrecy and duplicity in order to pull that off in some way. With the shapeshifter card, right? Skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. Your person sees a lot of potential, but here with you have a lot of different facets and a lot of different sides. Your person thinks about, they find you to be very interesting and also intellectually and emotionally stimulating. This person also thinks about your chest area. Regardless of your gender, this person thinking about your chesticles in whatever way that matters. I also think that there's a certain outfit that you wear that this person is picturing you in. Your person feels like you guys are nearing the end of a cycle and that you feel that you need to compromise your passions, or they feel that you guys have to compromise your passions, because there's something about this that requires a delicacy and requires a choice to be made and requires a certain duplicity of your person. And they think about how they don't want to give you up. They don't want to lose this connection. So they have to be skillful at navigating through these different arenas of their life. Man, I'm getting like a lot of judgment stuff coming up in my head because lately I've noticed like I've gotten a lot of blame for, as a reader, like that I'm like coming up with these stories and that I'm not reading the cards objectively or things like that. And so maybe that's another piece of it, because it's so unlike me to think that way. So I do think this person could be afraid of judgment. They could actually hold back their speech because they're afraid of judgment. Like if this person thinks about, they want to just shoot it straight. They want to just tell you that there's got to be a duality in the way that they are thinking about this. Now there could be distance between you guys with Three of Wands, because this choice has to deal with the kind of future that they want for themselves and manifesting certain things. And they feel like it's a waiting game with the Eight of Pentacles. There's a real, you bring out you help this person to understand that they're unsatisfied in a relationship arena, I feel like, or in some kind of area of their life. Now this could not involve an affair, and this could have to do with culture and tradition, where this person would need to break away from their culture. They would need to move away from their culture or tradition in order to be with you. Either way, a cycle needs to be had, a balance needs to be had. There's two worlds that can't really quite come together, and the struggle between between them is what is causing your person a lot of emotional turmoil. They feel like they have to hide a lot of their emotions, and that's something that they think about, but they certainly have a lot of emotions with you. This person wants to be reunited with you. I don't know if you guys are far away, physically far away, because this person could be from a different culture than you. And also, I feel like this person feel like they have a leadership position in carrying over some kind of culture, whether they are a matriarch or a patriarch of their family and they want to hold tight to their traditions, and they feel like it's their duty to have like some kind of conflict and loss, and you're caught up in the middle of that, and your person thinks about that, and they're, like I said, of two minds of that. And or it's that this person feels like they are very tied to their culture, their religious tradition or whatever, with this hangman and the Hierophant here. This is definitely a clash between what they like, spirituality and religion on some level. This person feels a draw to you that feels very holy and like feels very spiritual, but there's something like a spiritual text or a moral code that is holding this person back in some way. So yeah, they're seeing you as being very defensive here and possibly being just very tired. I feel like they whenever they think of you, they think about that you are some kind of forbidden fruit. They feel very drawn to you. They're definitely drawn to your intelligence, especially your emotional intelligence and your intellect. But they feel like they would need to have like some kind of hidden affair away from the eyes of the church, away from the eyes of some kind of tradition, right? And they do feel like because of that, they're actually hurting you in some way. This person wants there to be love between you. And I do feel like this person might need to find a balance between your relationship and another area of their life, whether it's another relationship or whether it is their spirituality, their beliefs, their culture, a family that lives far away, you know? Like I said, I feel like there's a strong mother figure. So this person might not want to let down their mom, or their mom is played a heavy role in instilling like whatever their beliefs are around the situation or some kind of tradition. So for some of you, your person's Jewish, or there's a high influence on the mother. Some of you guys, this is very specific, so it's not going to be for all of you. It's like your person's Jewish and they might be a male, because I think there's something in Judaism about the mother. And so your person's thinking about they need to marry a Jewish woman or something in order to have like a child, in order of keeping with their traditions. And so if they produced a child with you, it needs to be secret or something like that. I know it's very, very specific. So this person might rely on their family or their mother for financial services, if it's that second one of culture and tradition and everything, okay? And your person wants a reconciliation with you, but with the Three of Cups, I'm kind of getting that like your person wants there to be peace with their feelings for you and this other variable in their life. So this person is actually thinking a lot about this. They're trying to process their sorrow, their pain, and they're trying to figure out what they need to let loose. Because I feel like your person knows that they can't have it both ways. They know that they can't, that this isn't healthy for like everyone involved, and that there is some kind of choice here. And so they're trying to get really clear on what they want. And I feel like your person has been throwing themselves into work and into building their like financial stability in order to like really not think about this, but they know that they're heading towards a tower moment where something's like really got to give. And they're hoping that this is going to lead to like their soulmate and their happiness and like I said, some kind of end of a cycle. And I know I keep bringing this up, but I feel like this Saturn-Jupiter conjunction could be a big time where like maybe people are wrapping up cycles and this person they're feeling pressure to make a decision whenever they're looking at you. And they're trying to see the potential of everything. It's almost two roads diverged in a wood, and this person, you are pulling on this person towards you, and maybe this person, it's a deviation from whatever path they had laid out in their life. Now, some of you guys, this person, if you're resonating with the affair type of situation, I'm getting the energy of Rohini. Rohini is the favorite wife of the moon, and it causes a problem with other people and jealousy. And there could be that like certain jealousy. Maybe this person is, they could be some kind of a leader. They could be highly sought after or something. So this person's trying to make their choice in love, and it could be that you are their favorite, like you are idyllic, but there's some kind of blockage here, and they could be thinking about other people getting kind of jealous. They, at the very least, they want you in their life, though. Pile number one. That's what they think. They feel a real kinship to you. They like your spirituality. They like your mind. They like, they feel like you guys are friends, and they also feel that you guys could be like lovers. They actually feel like you are soulmates. They feel a really, really strong connection to you, but for some reason, this strong connection makes them feel like they need to make a choice. And I feel like they could be considering a mother and some children, or a community. They also could be considering gossip, and I feel like this person feels that they are in two minds about it, and I feel like they are scared they're going to be judged if they talk to somebody about this, and they try to get help in making this decision, even from you, because I do actually think this person feels like they could open up and talk to you, but possibly that opening up and talking to you about their decision-making process would actually hurt you more, because they feel like they've already hurt you and that you're actually on the defense when it comes to them. And believe it or not, I do think this is actually a very important internal process on your person's spiritual journey with the Hangman. Let me just clarify. The Hangman. What is this person learning through this? They can't have it both ways. Like they have to choose, right? Choice is an incredibly simple but potent part of our spiritual process, because we take action based on our choices, right? It all starts with a choice. And then when we take action, that then builds our karma. We're built by our actions, and that builds who we become. So this person is being asked to choose between, like I said, spirituality and religion for some people, but they're being asked to choose who they're going to become. And there are a lot of variables here. Okay, so for some of you guys, I'm getting a real sense of shock and loss here. And some of you guys, like, I'm getting a Mars in the 12th house kind of a vibe, which is like becoming aware of like your sexual energy or your anger in a way that's very unexpected. Like it's something that this person is very much pushed down. And it could be because this person has been trying to save face. So it's like this person has a choice between their actual happiness. They're becoming aware of something that they really tried to push away in their psychological recesses of their minds, but they can no longer ignore it. I do feel, if you know that your person's in a relationship, let me just say, like, I do think your person's in a relationship, whether it's with another person or whether it's with their culture. This relationship, it's wounded your person in some way, and they've ignored it because they want to fulfill this. It's cost them some kind of conflict and loss. So this they have an internal conflict that's really activated through their relationship with you. Now, Mars in the 12th house is a secret affair, and I'm getting secret affair stuff. And I will ask that you just there's been a lot of judgment in the comments, and it's really weighing on my mind, because it's important that we create a safe space for people, and that we so that what's happening to your person, we don't replicate that in our communities. I do feel like this is a spiritual community, and I hope that we can all hold space for whatever people are going through. That's truly, I think, what helps to change people. So that's something that continuously comes up for me in reading this particular pile. I don't know why. Like, this person's so afraid of making a move, and they're not getting the help that they need because they think people are going to judge them. And I don't think that they necessarily think you're going to judge them. They're more afraid of hurting you. And that's what comes to the forefront of this person's mind. So there's something about your presence that is electrifying to this person, and it ignites this whole thought process that this person didn't know they had going on. And it is one of feeling like they don't fit in. This person feels like the life that they've built for themselves, or the life that's like laid out, is something that they don't fit into. And it's causing them an immense amount of grief. So this person's processing their emotions, and they go back and forth in their mind about their relationship with you, whether it's divine, whether it's healthy, whether it's not healthy. They're looking at the consequence, because there's massive fallout here. With the tower, this is a tower moment, right? And that stands to change the way that this person thinks about themselves and the way that others think about them. It has immense consequences, and it's a big deal. And so your person is choosing right now, I feel like, to maintain this dysfunction. So there's a bittersweet and melancholic sense whenever they think about you. But yeah, they just feel stuck and oppressed because they want to be free with you. They feel like you're their ultimate happiness in one way or another. They feel like you're the whole package. There's a duality to you. This is striking me as a divine feminine pile, that you, the viewer, resonate more with like a divine feminine path, because your person sees that in you and is very drawn to it. It is actually getting this person more in touch with their spirituality. I feel like that's something they think about, is they're trying to build their intuition. They're trying to build a dialogue with whatever higher being they believe in, because they're unable to talk candidly with other people about this. And it's really, really causing them immense distress, I feel. So yeah, with the gambler here, it's like willingness to follow your intuition even when others doubt you. There's a mother here. And it's something that they think about. And this person is trying to, with this alchemist, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. This person, like I said, they feel a lot of desire towards you, but it feels forbidden, and it feels like there's immense spiritual, karmic, worldly, financial fallout that could happen because of this. And I'm just seeing gossip and detective. So, but your person is trying to transform those more base motives into wisdom. So, we can't really judge spirit. It does work in mysterious ways, and that's something that there's judgment coming up so strong in this pile, where I'm getting that spirit is using these really deep. Somebody here could have experienced a sexual trauma as well. There could be some sexual healing that it's just like feels like it could happen here. With someone's hands as well. Somebody has I feel like your person thinks about your hands. Sexually. I'm sorry. There's something very untoward here that's darkness, and it's shadow, and it's something that's wrong, and it's something, but it's being used as a catalyst. I'm not saying that it's okay to act on those impulses. That's not what I'm saying. Listen to how defensive I'm being. I'm not usually like this, right? I feel like your person, they've got to feel defensive, right? That's what I'm feeling. But they are concerned about doing the right thing. I'm getting the straight and narrow. So that's why they're trying to turn that into some kind of golden wisdom. But it's like whatever impetus this is, they are trying to use it for their higher good. It's not that this person's not going to mess up. They very well could. And feel like they're trying to avoid grief and guilt. Because they actually, and I think what they don't realize is that they already feel it. So there is a little twinge of guilt or something that comes up here, but and some kind of stability and monetary consequence. But again, it's like this person wants to trust their own intuition. So I do think that as a side effect of this relationship that you guys have with each other, your person is building their own relationship with the divine. And it wouldn't surprise me at all if you're not hearing from your person, if they're in some kind of stagnant state. They're only stagnant on the outside. This person actually thinks over you and your relationship a lot. They do, and they're thinking about it in a very high order kind of a way. And I think that I hope this person is in therapy, because I think they could really benefit from that. Because it's striking me that your person just doesn't feel like they can trust anyone to really hold them through this, which is so sad. You make this person laugh. Like maybe you have a really intelligent wit about you that your person thinks about. I do feel like this person thinks that they need to hold themselves back from you in order to stop hurting you by going back and forth, by fulfilling some kind of emotional cycle. You might notice that this person comes towards you and is very open and emotional, and then they can be very cold and very logical. And with the Mercury here, I feel like this person fantasizes about you a lot. They're trying to keep it mental though. So, they go around and around, you guys. This problem's not going to be solved with this person's logic. And I think that might be part of this lesson, is getting them more in touch with their intuition. That might be what your soul wants from them, or for them. So anyways, I feel like I'm going to leave that there. So that's what I have for you guys. Pile number one. That's what your person thinks about whenever they're looking at you. I do want to stress that your person finds you to be very tempting and alluring. And in some, they think about running away with you sometimes. Just, like Hades and Persephone, just, he steals her and takes her to the underworld. This person does think about that. I think that your person might be scared by the intensity of their thoughts around you. It's something foreign to them. You ignite something in this person that they're not used to seeing. So you guys could have Pluto contacts, or like I said, you could have 12th house contacts or 8th house contacts, 4th house contacts. You're accessing a very deep part of this person's psyche. So anyways, I'll leave that there for you guys. Pile number one. That's what I have for you. If that resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Remember to be kind in the comment section, please. Bye, guys. Oh my goodness, this is a warrior pile, okay? What are you guys? Why are you here? Tell me about your life. This is amazing energy, okay? So this is also really funny. Like, I kept getting really funny thoughts. I don't know what is going on with me today, you guys. I really struggled in pile number one with just my words. And I kept getting the funniest like messages, like this person, like they want you to like punish them, like your judgment, your wrath, like they kind of, I don't know, they might even fetishize it. And I know that's a weird thing to say, but anyways, let me just continue on from there. Pile number two, what does your person think whenever they are looking at you? They're attracted to you. You guys have an energy about you. You are so strong. This person thinks that you're strong. There's something exclusive about you. This person wonders what you think about them, the judgments that you have about them, possibly their leadership style. There's a leader group dynamic here, but I kind of feel like maybe your person's a leader of this group, but I feel like you are a leader of this group, at least energetically. You have a very powerful voice. Some of you guys, maybe you have siblings around you. Artemis is a twin to Apollo, so you could have a very Apollo energy around you. We do have the energy of the sun. Apollo is god of the sun. So you could have that kind of or you could have that duality to you, but either way, that's something that's kind of going on. Now, also, there's something about women. Your person feels like you are an energetic leader of women. Especially, or some kind of feminine energy with the Empress. Artemis is protector of young girls. There's something deeply protective about you. And I'm not seeing it here in like the cards, but I immediately thought of the energy of Vishaka, which is the final Jupiter ruled, or not the final, but it is a Jupiter ruled nakshatra, from Virgo into Libra. And it is like very tribal. It's very, how do I want to say it? It's, not civilized. You know what I'm saying? There's something about you that's primal. There we go. It's like primal and raw, and you don't really care about decorum. You mean business. You are very strong. I feel like you might be stoic, though. There's something about you that is of service to other people, and you mean business about it. Your person is impressed by you, pile number 2. That's what they think. They just, basically, your person is just thinking about your strength of spirit and how it's attractive. Now, your person has a deep, deep sexual attraction for you, pile number 2. It's something that comes out, and like I said, it's something about you judging them, or they wonder if you judge them, that really attracts them to you. I also think this person has a thing for your legs and your calves. Maybe they think of you doing some kind of physical activity. You're a warrior. They think of you in this warrior kind of a place. There's something about you that's always learning, always growing. They think about what kind of a parent you would be. If you have children, they think about that. This person wants to have children with you guys, pile number 2. They think that you would be like your offspring. Such a weird thing to say to people. They think your offspring would like save the world. They think it would save the world. But Artemis is a virginal goddess. Like she protects. She goes to her father Zeus and asks not to be married off. So there's something kind of untouchable about you, but it's like you're the perfect partner, regardless of your gender. But I gotta say, the energy of women is all over this. Although I feel like I'm kind of getting the sense of a woman who has like very leadership, kind of masculine, sexy, alluring, strong vibe to them. So whatever way that you're seeing like the masculine feminine interplay. Now also, you guys might bring this out in your dress where you wear masculine and feminine elements. Maybe you are a guy and you wear you like to wear like more feminine colors, but you dress very masculine. You know what I mean? Like maybe you like to wear pink shirts or purple pants, or fun socks. I don't know, something like that. Or you're a girl and you like to wear a skirt and some combat boots or something like that. Your person feels like you guys could have some cheekbones on you. And you could be, you guys are fighters, or your energy is. There's just something so potent about this energy. I kind of wouldn't want to stay here all day. Now, your person feels like you're headed somewhere in life. You've got a lot of momentum behind you. You guys are like a ball of energy. And this person likes to be in your energy. And I feel like they kind of want to be like you. They find you to be incredibly intelligent. You might even be good with children. You guys, like I'm saying, you have a good leadership quality about you. Your person wants to have a romance with you. And they also think that this leadership quality you have is built off of some kind of loss in your life, and that you have some kind of internal conflict. And maybe it's not so internal. The conflict you have could be with the world. I'm seeing a leader in the age of Aquarius kind of coming through. Now, with the student in Sagittarius, I just feel like your person thinks of you guys as someone very philosophical, someone who's always learning. With the student card here, humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. This person's literally a tree. You are a product of all of the things that you know. I think your person, you might not always say it. Like there's something about you that you hold back, but like it's almost like whenever you speak, the floodgates just open, and it's so potent and it's so knowledgeable. You have a very highly developed mind. I love this. First of all, this forms an axis, Leo Aquarius, and I feel like there is something here where you are the voice of the people. That's not what I was planning on saying, but that's what wanted to come out. You're the voice of the people. You use whatever strength you have to help other people, especially children. Your person thinks of you with children. Maybe you guys have Critica Sun, Critica Moon, something like that. There's something about you with Virgin here, right? Artemis is she's a lunar goddess for part of the year, but she is protector of virgins and girls. Now, when you're virgin in a sacred text doesn't mean someone who has never had sex before, like we use it colloquially. It actually means someone who's never been married. So maybe you've never been married. But then we also have the Empress here. So that doesn't necessarily have to be. Or you protect these young women. There's something of you being a leader and an example for young women. And I'm getting High Priestess energy. That's what High Priestess energy actually is. They don't take vows to another human. They are only loyal to the divine. You are loyal to the divine above all else. This person's so impressed with you. Now, also we have for your shadow attribute, monk nun. negative judgment of the physical world, excess piety. This is a very deeply spiritual pile, and I feel like you take it seriously and you are able to, you embody it better than most people. So it's like serious with you. Also, we have individuation. Maybe, and we have a lot of smarty pants cards. So maybe you guys like to read Carl Jung, or you are very, like you stand out as an individual. You don't go with the crowd. The crowd kind of follows you, but in the best way. And I feel like you guys handle this leadership ability with a lot of grace and a lot of tact. This is what your person's thinking about you. There's such a keyed up energy here. I feel like your person feels super keyed up whenever they're around you. There's just like a source of power that comes off of you. It just radiates from you. With the Two of Swords, you could have blocked this person. I feel like this person's like, I keep getting these things in my head that's like, yeah, judge me, like give it to me hard, like. There might be something very pompous about this person. They could have been born into like some kind of status, privilege, or wealth. Even if it's just like this person is like a white male, you know, and they have some kind of status that way in society where they're not used to people looking at them like this. Where you're like, what's wrong with you? Like, and you might not even, maybe some of you guys have RBF, resting bitch face. Now, there's something wild about you as well. Maybe you have Sagittarius in your chart, heavy fire in your chart. I feel like you guys, like I said, with this Aquarius, you're a free thinker. You're very eloquent. You think outside the box, and you're able to put those things forward in an idea that I kind of want to say is bringing about a golden age. There's something kind of Spartan about you as well. Like just no nonsense. I'm getting no nonsense with this pile. So flattered that you guys would watch my channel. Like I love this because you guys are straight shooters. Again, with the archery, right? You guys can take aim. You are very observant. And I feel like your person's aware of this when they're around you. They wonder what you think of them. This person's constantly thinking about that in a good way. They're self-conscious when they're around you. That's what they're thinking of. This person wonders about their hair. This person wants you. This is such a funny dynamic. I'm not trying to laugh this whole time, but like this person's so funny. Like her face is cracking me up. Like this is you. This is the way you're looking at this person or your energy towards them. Like that's kind of what they're thinking. And she's got her bow to the side, which is like, do I need to hit you with this? Metaphorically, of course. Like, are you going to act right? Like it feels like this person feels that if they stepped out of line, you would call them on it. And it wouldn't even be full of like hatred or anger. It would just be direct, you know? And as a woman, you guys might be used to getting, like if you are a woman watching this, because there's so much feminine energy, but like it also has a vein of masculinity to it too as well. You guys, it's like most women they're afraid of being direct because people tell them that they're mean, but it didn't faze you. You're just so potent, pile number 2. But yeah, I think this person worries about their appearance and their hair. They also try to puff out. This person might try to wear reds or oranges a lot around you because they think it makes them look strong. And also this person is trying to look tough. Like, look at that lion. Look at this guy. Like, this person's trying to radiate like some kind of power. There's something about you, maybe you blend in with a group, but you have this very intense energy. It's so sexual. This person finds your energy to be sexual. You might be a life path number 7, where you actually are a deeply spiritual leader. You could be a life path 9. You could have a master number in your chart, or not in your chart, in your like birth date or something, 11, 22. I almost said 33, but you know, our months only go up to 30 or 31 days. I bet you're glad you're watching this reading. Stay tuned for more nuggets of information like that from me. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm seeing life path 7 or life path 9, especially deeply, deeply strong, potent, powerful energy. You guys definitely have a mission. Your person knows that. They just sense that off of you. You guys have such an intense energy, and you're voracious learners. And well, I don't know. You also I'm hearing Lil Wayne came from the gutter, looking like my mother. Maybe you guys look like your mother. There's a tie to your mother. There's some kind of matriarchal lineage here where you might have strong mothers. You have strong women around you, or you encourage women to be strong, to be abundant. And you are encouraging women to come together as well. And if it's not women, it's like a feminine energy. You're encouraging that feminine energy in the world. Some of you guys are gardeners. Some of you guys like to go hiking. You have a very deep affinity with nature, the wilderness. Artemis is the goddess of the wild. She also she hunts. There's a duality. There's always a duality to feminine goddesses. Duality is essential to the divine feminine path. But with Artemis, she's a hunter and a protector. She hunts people who hunt disrespectfully. So you are a person of like principles, is what your person thinks about. I feel like your person studies you. I could go on and on and on. Like, I really feel like I could go on and on and on about this energy. Is this her hand? Maybe you guys have really long arms. You're very observant, and you're always on the ready. People wouldn't want to challenge you, and it might actually catch people off guard. You might actually gray rock whenever you enter a group. You might hold back. You might seem very normal, but then I don't know what I mean by normal, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you might just kind of blend into a group or something, and you're content. You're not boisterous. You're not like arrogant, and you don't like people who are. And this person wants you to see them as strong but not arrogant, and that's why they do their hair for like an hour before they know they're gonna see you. Oh my gosh, this person is so funny. I feel like they're so glad they met you, because you're putting them in their place energetically almost. There's something about that where you have the power to put this person in their place where maybe most people don't. They definitely want to have a romance and children with you, but they feel like they can't for some reason, or that you wouldn't be down for it. This person, like, it's hard to describe. It's not like they get like a high off of thinking about the judgments that you would make with this person. Yeah, this person feels like you could have traveled away from them. You guys might have blocked them, or you're inaccessible to them in some way or another. It could be because of a group here, a group environment. You're a thinker ahead of your time. Very smart energy here, but it's very well balanced. You're a visionary. I knew it. And there's something about your father and him being orphaned. Maybe your person knows that... Artemis has a good relationship with her father, but I don't know why I want to say that. There is father energy here. And, Zeus was like kind of a womanizer. And then Artemis, you have Artemis protectors of young girls. So I don't know if there's some kind of relationship where you felt abandoned by your father or something, and that's turned you into the person that you are. You guys, why would this person know this about you? I feel like they study you. Like, they honestly study you. You're blocked off at the heart, though. Like, this person feels like they want to earn your love, but... they can't because you're blocked off. They also feel like you're disillusioned by love, that you've witnessed other people around you, or your mother or something like this, be hurt by people in love. So that's why you're so smart, because you see through a lot of BS. You're a visionary, capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. There's something here where you're not greedy, and you don't like people who are. You're Venus itself. You are Venus and the moon. And Venus and the moon are both feminine archetypes for being in a relationship with. So maybe you have like a Venus and Cancer kind of an energy. I feel like you're protective. So Cancer energy too. Cancer is so loving, you guys, and it's so warm. But Cancer will pop off on you if you hurt the people they love. And that's what your person thinks about. They want to be in your good graces because it's a feat. Your person views your attention and they actually think it's a prize. This person, I feel like, is used to getting some kind of accolades or attention, and they actually think that they don't really care about that. Like, people defer to them. They show them deference in whatever way, and they think that they want to earn your respect because you just don't give it to them because they are who they are, or they come from the family they come from. You know that meme with there was a meme going around where it's like when you finally meet a girl who doesn't care who your daddy is. You are a person who does not care about dynasties or who somebody's daddy is. Look, your person wants your judgment, you guys. They want to know what you think about them. They also want to have like a sexual experience with you. They want to be like you. Pile number 2. They do. Like they want like they want to have some kind of difficult conversation. They want to know what you think about them. They might want to play you a song. This person wants to impress you with their talents. Yeah. So this person's trying to draw you in. I feel like this person does something, you guys. Like, they have some kind of leadership position, or they have like a talent. Maybe your person is a musician. They're on stage a lot or something. They're very smart. They could be like a sciencey type of a person, but they're trying to draw you in with like their success. They want you, they're not going to go after you directly because this person knows that you don't like that, or they think you don't like that. They don't think that's the way to get your attention in a positive light, because your person wants to impress you, and they think that the way to do that is just to be successful, be benevolent, be loving, be giving to people, and to be humble. Again, this person pays attention to how they dress and how they look around you. I'm not getting that this person's ingenuine. I can't really tell. It's gonna vary. I don't know who your person is. I'm not getting a lot of information about that other than like who they are. It impacts the way that they're thinking about you, in the sense that you treat them differently than other people do. And because of that, this person wants to earn your adoration, love, respect, something like that. I just watched a video on Dr. Ramani's channel. I love her. My patrons know that I talk about her a lot, but she is an expert on narcissistic abuse. I just watched a video not that long ago about why playing hard to get, whether it's you or the other person, because this person might be trying to play a little bit hard to get in order to get your attention. So that can actually get you into a toxic cycle, because it's like proving yourself. And so like this person does want to prove themselves to you. And it's just something to be aware of. I'm not saying that this person's a narcissist or anything, obviously. And we're not ever diagnosing anyone, but I don't know. I just watched it and it seemed relevant. So, yeah, this person though feels like you or them like went away and there's nothing they can do about it. Yeah, this person, they want to reinvent themselves to you. They want you to see like a different side to them. They want to show you their freak flag a little bit. Let me see. Whatever cycle this is where you've blocked this person, I feel like they want it to come to an end. This person, for someone who pays as much attention to their like hair and outfit when they're around you, they don't want you to think that they're paying attention to you. Yeah, this person's being sneaky. They're trying to play power moves. There are power dynamics here. Your person's holding back intentionally because they feel like they've been left out in the cold, or that you would leave them out in the cold or something. This person's trying to be very strategic in how they approach you. That's kind of what I'm getting. So they think about all that stuff whenever they look at you. It's quite a thing. They want to show you that they're strong and they can stand their ground. They want to mirror your energy, pile number 2. They view you as such a potent, powerful individual, someone who stands out from the crowd. Maybe you were the black sheep of your family, but there's something about you that, like, I feel like you wouldn't have a problem going with the crowd if you truly believed in what the crowd was doing. But if you didn't, you would also make a stand. Your person thinks that you hide who you really are. You hide your potency in a crowd. They're so beautiful. This person's so attracted to you, pile number 2. It's something that they think about. So they think that you're a very pious person, though, and that it's like there's something that's very teasing because you're the perfect partner, but you're off limits in some way. They could view you as younger than them as well. Maybe this person, I'm kind of getting like an Olympian from your person. Anyway, I think this person has like sexual thoughts about you as well, and they just want some kind of coming together here. Yeah, so that's what I have for you guys, pile number 2. Pretty intense energy, but your energy is awesome. I love this. Yeah, anyways, if that resonated with you, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye, guys. Goodness gracious, pile number 3. I can't wait to tell you this. Okay, what is you going through your person's head whenever they are looking at you? You are this person's dream person, flat out. And if this person's thinking about you in the buff, in the nude, I don't know if this person's seen you that way, but they liked it if they did. And if they haven't seen you that way, they definitely picture it. They literally think you're their dream partner. And I feel like for some of you guys, you have been through a lot and this person recognizes it. You have a toughness about you with this warrior spirit. But yet a very, an eloquence. Me too. I have an eloquence. No, you have like an elegance about you. You're perfect. Your person thinks about your beauty. You have some kind of refined nature about you as well. But this person might have felt like they slept on you, that they didn't see your beauty and your potency like when they should have, because maybe like it was a little bit cloaked. You have something distinguished about you. You've achieved something in society where they think that's incredible. There's something very surprising about you. You guys could have started off as friends. You guys could be in the same social circles or like friend group or something. Maybe this started off... maybe this person is your friend, but then all of a sudden they started growing feelings for you. Either way, they find you completely irresistible. They also think that there's something very loving, very soft, very intuitive, and quite creative about you, and that it's a balance to them. Like you're this person's perfect counterweight in some sense of the word. You guys might be building a business right now, and they see that. They see you're being successful like in the material world and making that coin. Like I said, you guys are very skilled and talented, and you persevere like through anything. And I feel like this pile's like achieved milestones in one way or another. This person might have heard about that through the grapevine. They also watch you online, pile number 3. This person, they love you. They also love your hair. Also, there's something about jewelry. Like there's something very elegant about you and refined in a position that you hold and an energy that you hold. And it might be surprising because of the sweetness and the elegance that there is to you and the beauty. I want to say just downright beauty. This pile is like very beautiful, or this person sees you that way. And you're very nurturing and you're very... like honey. This pile's like honey. Like you're just naturally valuable. You're timeless. You might be the kind of beauty that a lot of people recognize, you know, or there's a beautifulness to your spirit, and there's certainly an elegance in something that you do. Maybe even in your movements or something. I also feel like people could follow you, and because of all this online energy and group energy, I'm wondering if you have an online presence, but the people that follow you are awesome too, in whatever way. Because Freya is the leader of the Valkyries, and they're spiritual, like warriors. So there's something quite spiritual about you. Look, we have femme fatale at the bottom of the deck. Highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. So you could have rejected this person, or they feel like they rejected you, but then it's like came back to bite them in the booty because they see your greatness and your beauty and your elegance and your warmth, and they might not have seen it in the past. There's some regrets here. This person wants to move towards you. They view you as very like sexual. This person's thoughts about you are quite sexual. But also there's something like very sexual about you, but like very loving and nurturing about you. Yeah, your person wants to like get to the heart of it. They do want a new beginning with the Ace of Swords. This person wants to speak to you. So I don't know if you are not speaking to this person. I feel like they feel that you're ignoring them and you're focused on goals, and that you're just so dang sexy doing it. This person might feel that you would be harsh with your words with them if they try to come back. So your shadow attribute, interesting, we have rebel here. And then Uranus is kind of a rebel energy. So that is, rejects legitimate authority out of anger, rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. So, there's something forming, but I don't trust myself to say it quite right yet. So let me just kind of come back to that. But your person wants to show you love. They want to reach out. They want to let you have some of their emotions for you. It's so loving. I'm kind of feeling like this person wants to pour their cup into your brain. So like they want you to know like how much they love you. They want to take care of you. They want to nurture you. They definitely want to have a friendship with you because this person feels like genuine connection. I also feel like this person likes your mind. You're very different in the way that you think. You have a high vibrational mind. This person loves, maybe they saw you in a friend group. There is something about this person watching you converse with people. They love it. They like watching you. There's also a duality to you, like fire and ice. And this person like maybe was caught off guard by that in the beginning. I want to describe this, but I'm not like quite ready to. They do feel like you might have blocked this person, or there's something about like anger and rage. I feel like you don't like the way this person treated you, and they feel like you're right about that, and that had they known like who you are, they would have treated you different or something, which isn't great. That's not great. Anyways, your person fantasizes a lot about like coming back. I feel like they fantasize about wooing you a lot. They want to show you their sensitive side in some way. Let me just draw a clarifier for Rebel because I need help talking about it. Okay, like I kind of feel like your person thinks that you're actually very traditional, sweet, and straight-laced, but sometimes maybe you like say things that are rebellious, but they kind of wonder if you're doing it like, I don't know, because there's something, very stable, very Queen of Pentacles about you, very traditional. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting, like you're not really a rebel, but sometimes like you say like very rebellious things, but your person thinks it's not really in your nature. Like you are actually very traditional. And it could have to do with the internet. Your person sees that you have some kind of an online presence and friends, online friends. They watch you converse with these online friends. You're so sweet, pile number 3. Like you're just loving and you're sexy. You're driven, you're determined. You have a ton of skills. You're very intuitive, creative. You're going somewhere, but you are also looking for your equal, like some give and take, and also there's a form of retribution here, retributional energy. And I don't know if it has to do with this person or if it's just in general where you're out to get whatever is yours, kind of a thing. Lot of sexual energy here with the King of Wands, like, and you're so driven too. You guys have overcome like a lot of challenges, and that's what this person thinks about whenever they see you. There's something about your complexion or your face shape that this person also sees in you as well. There's something I'm getting like deer, like a deer, the elegance and the power of a deer or like a stag. I don't know. I think this person thinks you're a little defensive towards them though. Like they couldn't just come at you straight. So they watch you. This person does watch you online. They think you're so smart. I can't even get that enough. And different. There is something different about you, but also very traditional and loving. But they think that you're going somewhere and that you're building something up for yourself. There's an elegance to this pile. I can't get away from that. What else does this person want from them with this Ace of Swords? Wow, a lot of things. Queen of Swords. What? This person's going to be very strategic with the words. Like this person is strategic about the way that they communicate. I think that's why they're watching you so much, and this person is watching you so much. There's a feeling of like opposites attract and like complete each other in this pile with Gemini and this Justice, like this Libra energy. You're very elegant. You're very well mannered. I wanted to say well bred, which is a weird thing. I feel like you're also smart, very diplomatic. Maybe your person thinks, So this person wants to like open up a conversation with you, maybe professionally with the Queen of Swords. Maybe this person has a reason to reach out to you professionally or inquire, like, because I see you guys building up a business. So this person might want to reach out to you via your business or something like that, in order to start a conversation, but they want to keep it very like professional here. But this person, there's a lot that they're not saying. So they're being strategic in what they're saying and also what they're not saying, because they do have a lot of grief and they don't want you to shut them out again. They want to change the momentum of the situation. They want to send you a message so badly. They're trying to manifest the situation. They're trying to know how you're going to react. This person wants healing. I feel like this person's a creative, but they're not like as creative as you, or like that's a thought that they have, but they want to like show you that side of themselves. So even if it would be like a bad poem, they would want to write you a poem, or like write you a song, even if it's terrible. They just want you to know that they have that side to them. They want to take the swords out of your back. But they're trying to set the stage in order to do it. Because this strikes me as a person, like the energy that I'm getting is honestly like, I'm feeling like when this person sees you is like when they watch you online or they watch your social media profile or your Snap stories or something. But it's like there's something about this person that is strategizing. Whenever they think of you, whenever they see you, they are so drawn to you that they just think that they want to get back into your life and into your good graces. And how can they do that? They want to, there's something about timing and space and presenting themselves right online, possibly giving you a business inquiry. And seeming innocent, and there's something that they want to show you that they've changed. They want to show you a different side to themselves. I feel like I'm doing a bad job of explaining this fixed energy that they feel in you, but that's also very highly creative and very interesting and unique. But it is there, and it's something they find incredibly irresistible. I mean, Freya is irresistibility. That's the one thing that's coming through here very, very strong. For some of you guys, there could have been a moment or like your person's worried that if they do say something and they say it the wrong way, you just might not respond. For some of you, this person thinks about like leaving you, like walking out on you. They have immense regret and they feel like they're getting some kind of karma. But they think about you a lot now. Maybe some of you guys also, like, maybe you've been working out and you have like a revenge body or something like that. Like, they think about running into you on accident. This person fantasizes a lot about just coming back into your life. They want to show you that they're strong and passionate. They want a new, like, passionate beginning. But they want to seem unaffected at first so that they can kind of judge your temperature here. They want an end to the fighting and the struggle so that they can give you their heart. Wow, this person has a lot of regrets about the way they've treated you guys, pile number 3. Or sleeping on you, not acting on you, because there's something about you that surprised this person. Because maybe you guys were in a similar friend group or something like that. But since then, I think that this person's watching you online some way. And super impressed, has basically fallen head over heels for you, I feel like, but has a lot of anxiety and feels like all of this is trapped in their mind and it's causing them a lot of pain. They feel like it's a waiting game. This person's heavily strategic. And that's what they spend a lot of their time thinking about when they're looking at you, is thinking about how beautiful you are, how perfect you are, how well balanced you are, how sweet and elegant you are, but also driven and skillful and strong you are. And they're trying to plan how to get back to you and the perfect message. They want to craft the perfect speech to you in some way. And for some of you guys, this person wants to reach out through your business, and that's what they think about. So that is what I have for you guys, pile number 3. Your person basically thinks you're their dream boat. If that resonated, please do like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye, guys.